We are back at Copart for another walk around, this time at the sublot. We're going to jump right into this. Number one is a 90s, what year is this, 91? Yeah, 91 Ram 350. I think it's a 91. So this is a non-runner. She's got a little problem here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but take a look at this wheel. You see an issue there at all? That wheel's sitting like this. This was obviously stolen. Church bus, right? I hate this. A church bus stolen, and then obviously somebody hit something, they damaged it. I don't know, it could have a broken ball joint or something like that. It's a big van, man. This is a really big van. Looks like everything back here is fine. It's the extended version. This was a really nice van. This was a very nice van. It's only got 94,000 miles on it. The doors open and close super easily. Lots of room back here. It's got rear heat and air conditioning. This was really nice. It was. It still could be. There's even a Holy Bible sitting in the back still. You know, that's real classy. You know, to steal a church bus, right? That's real good. Real classy move there. The van looks good. Honestly, the paint looks good. The interior looks good. Tires are good. Missing a few seats. There should be several more seats back there, but I mean, you can always find those. But the seats that are in it are absolutely beautiful. They really are. Am I considering bidding on this? Yes. Yes, I actually am. I think it's got a buy it now of $800. Listed as a non-runner because obviously it was hot wired, and unless you've done this before, then you probably don't know what wires you need to be connecting to what. Now, I'm not saying I've done this before, but I know what wires need to be connected to what. So we should be able to do something with this. Hopefully we can get it running. And if I can get it running, because of the low miles, that's really the only reason I want it, is the super low miles. This thing doesn't leak anything, nothing. Oh boy, that battery looks, that's promising. Jeez, this is just awful, man. Let me find the hood prop here, and we'll see if we can get this thing running. Okay, so the ignition is already on without me having to do anything, but I do have a flathead screwdriver, which I managed to get in there. Now, this is a ground wire. I don't know what this goes to, but it goes to the ignition. So you gotta hold this ground wire in place where it's supposed to go. Okay, right there. And then you gotta take this screwdriver and you gotta, come on, little girl. She's not gonna run because she's got no gas, none. Okay, now the ignition is off, on. All right, and now it's off again. So unfortunately, there's nothing we can do with this one. We did get it to crank over though. So I mean, that's a positive. We got it to crank over. It's got low miles. It sounds good. But it also shows to be completely out of gas. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got under it and punched a hole in the gas tank and stole what little gas was in it. And maybe even stole the catalytic converters too. I was gonna go ahead and bid on this, or possibly just buy it now. But there's just, no, there's too much going on with this, and there's too many unknowns for me to be messing with this. So unfortunately, I'm gonna leave this one here. Man, whoever was in this Kia, I hope they came out all right. That's bad. That is real bad. This is not even on my list. It's next to one that's on my list. I just saw it and I was like, good Lord. You know, maybe it fell off a truck though. If you look, this is a Carvana car, right? It's got Carvana tags, but it doesn't have a temp tag on it at all. So maybe this just fell off the truck. And you know, I guess that kind of makes sense. If you look, it's got no blown airbags. none. No side, no curtain bags, no side bags. Nothing's blown. I'd almost bet this rolled off the truck, or truck rolled over with this on it. Yeah, okay. I feel a lot better about this one now. A lot better about this one, because there are no bags blown at all. But damn, she's done. She's done. That is wild right there. That is wild. Anyway, next I got something kind of special for you guys. A 2015 Roush charged, baby. Stage 3. You know what stage 3 means? Okay, for those that don't know, I'm going to tell you, stage 3 means you got the goodies. Okay, stage 1 and 2, if I remember correctly, are just appearance packages. Stage 3, you get the whole deal, man, the whole shebang. As you can see, it clearly says Roush charged on the hood. You've got the Roush emblem on the fender. 25,000 miles, Michelin Pilot Super Sports. And what happened? It looks like it took a very light... Oh, wait. Other side, right? Other side. Oh, crap. Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, there's no way you totaled this car over a little bit of bumper damage. Nope. Man, what a shame. What a shame. I wonder if it's an automatic. I'm kidding. It's not. It's not an automatic. This is going to be a stick shift. This is the real deal right here, guys. Let's take a look at the interior. Oh, that is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You even got the Roush on the shifter there, man. Look at that. Yeah, she's got all the goodies. Even on the pedals. Roush everywhere. They're proud of this. Hell, I would be too. Carbon fiber package. Reminds me of my GT Performance pack, except this one's got a few extra ponies under the hood. Let's see if we can find the hood release. The hood is kind of hanging up there. Having a hard time getting my hands under it. Good Lord. Wow, yeah. That sucker did not want to open at all. But we got it. We got it. And there it is. There's where all the magic happens right there, man, right? Oh, yeah. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. You got your Roush serial number, stage 3. Roush engine conversion by Roush Performance. You know we got to hear this run, right? Yeah, you know we got to. I got to hear it run. I got to hear it run. Maybe we could take it for a test drive. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We get thrown out of here, you try doing something like that. All right. Active exhaust. Ooh, custom track. Sport and touring. Who's ready? Let's do this. All right. Let's change this. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Touring. Sport. Let's do track. I don't hear a difference. Oh, wow. Oh. Man, I kind of want one. How much is one of these? How much is one of these? Woo! Oh, man. I mean, I love my Hellcat. I do. I really, really, really love my Hellcat. But dang, man. This thing sounds tough. man, it's got the looks too, man. It looks tough, sounds tough. It is tough. I mean, I'm sure it's not a 797 horsepower like my Hellcat is, but it's still a real nice car. This is a real nice car. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, bet she still goes into gear and probably pulls. Yeah, she does. She does. Yeah, she's damaged in the back pretty good, man. But this thing, she still wants to live. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Whew. 160 on the speedo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hellcat's got 220 on the dash on mine. I like this though. I do. I can't say anything bad about this car. This thing is beautiful. It sounds amazing. Sick car. Absolutely sick car. All right, now let's go find boring cars, because this is probably the best thing you're going to see on here all day. I got another real nasty one right here, man. I mean, yeah, it's just bad. I saw this from across the way looking at that Roush. I mean, I ran into a Sequoia once with a car, a Dodge Avenger. And let me tell you something, I scratched the back bumper of the Sequoia and my Dodge Avenger was totaled. I mean, it took the whole front end off. So I know how tough these are. These are stout. These are stout, no doubt. This kind of damage, yeah. It just kind of blows my mind, man. Now, I don't see a Carvana tag on the back of this one. Okay, but I want to point out a pretty big similarity between the Carvana car that we saw a minute ago that was all smashed and this one, that little Kia. I mean, obviously the whole roof of this one is gone, guys. It's in the passenger compartment, okay? Couple things to point out. If there were passengers in the front of this, the jaws of life undoubtedly would have had to have come out to cut the roof off, okay? You would be hard-pressed to get somebody out of this seat. I don't know how well you can even see that, but the steering wheel is where your legs would be. The pillars are where the person would be. And if someone was in that passenger seat, you would have had to cut the roof off. You would have had to cut the roof off. The roof is not cut off. That's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Next, I want to point out the airbags aren't deployed. Okay, here's your curtain bags right here. They're still intact. Front airbag, not deployed, but obviously took a hell of a front end collision when it rolled over. Okay, another thing to point out is it's got dealer tags on the keys. Okay, dealer tags on the keys, meaning it probably still belonged to a dealership. There are no bags blown at all in this, none. And similar to the Kia we looked at a minute ago, lots of pieces of mud and dirt. I think this was on the same transport truck. It may not have belonged to Carvana, but I think this was on the very same transport truck that that last one we looked at, the Kia, was on. I do. I think this thing went off the truck along with that Kia. I'm gonna bet if we looked around, there's probably more of these here that we'd run into. But see the difference? This is a bad wreck right here. Okay, but obviously this one's got blown bags, curtains blown, the driver bag is blown, right? You could tell this car was running and probably driving when that accident happened. You got no blown bags on this. So thankfully, we get to see some really cool carnage. I mean, I love carnage. I just don't like seeing carnage where people got hurt, you know, and you kind of can't have one without the other. But in this case, we got us a nice little treat today. Next, we have a 2020 G-Wagon, baby. This is a G63 AMG. Yes, and as much as I would love to fire this thing up and hear it run, I think we're not supposed to start it. I don't know, you guys could tell me. It says no oil, do not start. I'm pretty sure that's them telling us we probably aren't supposed to start it. It says right here, no oil, do not start. No oil, do not start. yeah, they've made it very apparent that we are not supposed to start this. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to start this one, guys. But yeah, as you can see, G63 AMG, the real deal, man. The real deal. She took a little bit of a front end hit. Now, to me, it doesn't look all that bad, especially for something that's this expensive. You know how much these things cost? It honestly, they are stupid expensive. It requires stupid money to be able to buy them. And in my opinion, these things are not practical in any way. They're about as practical as a Hummer. Okay, now, I like Hummers, but I would own a Hummer before I would own one of these. Well, probably mainly because I couldn't afford one of these, and I might just be able to swing a Hummer, but that's not the point. I'm not jealous. I'm really not. I look at these things, and honestly, what it screams to me, and this is going to offend some people, but to me, something like this just screams, I have more money than you. I am better than you. My family is more important than yours. I don't know. That's just the way I see it. It's like, it just screams, look at me. I have way too much money, and I was able to spend it on this ridiculous vehicle. Yeah, for those of you that are enthusiasts and love the G-Wagons, you're going to be really hating me right now. But that's just the way I feel. I don't see anything about these that impresses me. There's nothing about this thing that I look at and it's like, oh my God, this is so impressive. I have to have a G-Wagon. Nope, not at all. Not at all. As far as like price point goes, I don't know how much these are. I just know they're a ridiculous amount of money. You could go buy yourself like a C63 AMG. I think that would make a lot more sense than this. I just don't see the purpose in this. I just don't. It's nice. Yes, it's luxurious. Yes, it's loaded with features. It's even got 4x4, but hell, so does my truck. Okay, my truck's got a really nice interior. My truck has a Cummins turbo diesel. I've got all the leather stuff that this one has. Nice infotainment center. In fact, my screen is bigger than this too, so no. Now, if you wanted to get an S-Class or an E-Class or a C-Class, yeah, I could understand that. I could probably see that. I just don't see the point in buying something like this. I'm not going to start it. I'm not trying to start. I'm wanting to see if I can get the infotainment system to come on, which I can't. Probably need to push the brake, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to risk starting it up. It's a nice, luxurious vehicle, okay? I'll give it that. It is. But for the price, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. But you know what? It's your money. If you want to spend your money on something like this, that is your business, not mine. Yeah, she doesn't look too bad, but everything up front has been shifted this way. The guaranteed frame damage, without a doubt. This side doesn't have bags blown though, so it looks a little nicer from this side, right? Big, thick, bolstered seats. Very nice, very nice. It absolutely is. I won't say it's not nice. All I'm gonna say is it just doesn't make sense to me. But okay, hey. Then again, I'm not a huge fan of the Lamborghini Urus either. It's nice. I've seen them. I've been in one. It's a nice vehicle, but again, for the price, it's just like, are you kidding me? Maybe the real problem is I need to make more money. Okay, maybe if I had more money, I would be looking at these going, oh yeah, this thing's all right, but I'd rather have a Lamborghini. For now though, guys, that's not me, and that's not the direction I ever see this channel going. Moving on. Next on my list, it's a non-runner, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. You guys know I love the non-runners. You'll see me coming out here and looking at these all the time because I'm looking for that one, you know, out of maybe 10 or 15. I'm looking for that one that says non-runner, but it actually runs that you can get a good deal on. This is a 2004 Nissan Maxima SE. It's got, well, adequate tires. The front tires definitely need to be replaced. Got 132,000 miles on the odometer. One of the things I notice when I come out here and look at cars is previous stickers from other auctions. This one is from Oklahoma Auto Exchange, and this is dated 6/23 of 21. This was brought here 9/15 of 21. So this thing has been bouncing around the auctions for a while, and that is very concerning. most dealerships are going to sell these, right? You can sell these as cash cars right off the lot, unless there's something wrong with them and you don't want your dealership's name associated with a bad car, okay? Selling someone a bad car can give you a bad reputation, give you a bad review. Dealers don't want that. This could have been also a trade-in. It could be a trade-in car, and the dealer just isn't going to have anything to do with it, and they're just sending it down the road. The thing is, though, it's already been to Oklahoma Auto Exchange, and nobody obviously wanted it. And now it's at Copart. So this is probably this car's final destination, which means more than likely, whatever it sells for, it's probably going to sell for. I intend to bid on this, but first, I want to pop the hood, and I want to hear it crank over, and I want to see the interior. I want to check it out and everything. Well, that door doesn't open. Maybe it's locked. I don't know. Nope, that door doesn't. There we go. It was locked. Okay, lots of leaves. It's got the kind of captain's seats back here. Very nice. I like those, actually. That's very nice. You got the wood grain over here. This is a nice car. Nice car. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I think in 04, these were timing chains, right? These were no longer timing belt motors. One of the things I used to hate about the Nissan V6 was that it was a timing belt motor. You guys know how I feel about timing belts. I just don't see the point of a timing belt. I don't. You usually have a water pump that's buried and driven by a timing belt. So simple things like, you know, water pump can be very difficult on a timing belt motor, especially when you have like quad cams. You know, you've got twin cams on each cylinder of a V6. Makes things a lot more complicated. I just think timing chains are a better way to go. But this should be a timing chain engine. This is the same 3.5 they use in the 350Z, the G35 as well. So this should be all right. I'm going to go ahead and put a jump pack on this. The hood struts don't work, but I'm going to put a jump pack on this real quick. She's got oil. Doesn't look like much, but she's got oil. Let's throw a jump pack on it and let's see if we can get it to even crank. Moment of truth time. This thing's been here before. I just noticed that. It's got another lot number underneath it. So this thing's been here. This thing really has, this car really has bounced around a bit. It probably really is a non-runner, but we'll give her a fair shake. Oh, it runs. It runs. It runs. It runs. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, guys. The ones that say they don't run, but they actually do. Now, you hear that god-awful noise, right? What is that noise? Is that a pulley or is that a timing chain? That sounds really bad. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. You think I'm gonna just run away from it? I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Hell. Power steering works. Brakes feel good. You got a nice infotainment system here. It goes into gear. She goes forwards. She goes backwards. What noise? That's awful. That's awful. Does the important window work? I don't. Oh, whoa. The important window does not work. All right. What about air conditioning? Here we go. Let's turn on the AC. We'll turn that fan down just a little bit. Doesn't need to be that high. I don't know, guys. What do you think? We do have a check engine light on immediately. the noise kind of goes away when you get it up into the RPMs a little bit. Around 2,000 RPMs, it seems like the noise quiets down considerably. It's a 3.5 SL. Someone used to have a spoiler on it. They deleted it and filled it with silicone. The paint is not great either. Very, very interesting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we throw a bid on it? Or is this one we should leave alone? That could be a timing chain issue, guys. It really could. Like, it really could. Or it could be a bearing going out on one of the accessories. Tensioner, idler pulley. Hard to say. It's not so bad that I'm gonna sit here and go, oh my God, the car is a disaster. If that is internal, yeah, it's a problem. And yeah, eventually it's gonna blow up, but the car may still have some service left in it. It really might. It might still be something to get somebody around for a little while. You know, keep the oil changed, make sure it's got oil in it. I don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw a bid on this one, guys, just for the hell of it. I don't think anybody's even bidding on this one because it's listed as a non-runner. As I said, AC doesn't work, so, you know, it's a beater car is what it is. Let me pull up the Copart app. Let's throw a bid on her. All right, here we go. 2004 Nissan Maxima, listed as an enhanced vehicle, non-runner, 132,000 miles, mechanical damage on a pending title. Okay, I really don't like pending titles. You could be waiting on those 30 days. But I'm going to go ahead and add a starting bid. Oh, that noise is going away. That noise is almost completely gone. I'm going to throw a starting bid of 50 bucks. I'm going to throw a maximum bid of $250. Guys, it's got to buy it now of $1,250. That's not happening. That's not happening. Oh, we got it at least $90. Okay. All right. No. And look, it set my maximum bid to $375. No, $250. Okay, ready? Here we go. All right. We are winning it for 90 bucks currently. Next on my list, listed as a non-runner again, a 2014 Mustang GT. I don't know too much about it. I'm going to start by noticing that this wheel is turned outward, and I'm curious to see if the steering wheel and the other wheels turn the same way. Also going to anticipate the fender apron is going to be crunched up under here, so that's definitely something that's going to have to be looked at. Possible frame damage, although I don't think so. I don't think so. It's possible. I mean, it obviously took a direct hit right here to the frame rail, which sucks. The frame rail is right there, and this whole corner is what took the impact. So, I mean, to start with, potential frame damage. I'm going to say it's unlikely, but definitely potential. Fender apron, for sure, is going to have damage. The fender, the bumper, the headlight, the hood, the grille, yada, yada, yada. Now let's see if this other wheel is also turned to the left. It is. It's turned towards the driver's side, so that's good. That's good. We got two wheels facing the same direction. That is really, really good. The next problem I see is it looks like she is pouring something out of her pretty good. Now, I haven't tried to start it yet. I'm going to do that on camera with you guys, but I did take the time to check the oil. I'm not going to make any attempt to start this car until I have checked the oil, and I did. The oil is full. Okay, the wheels look okay. This exhaust is bent pretty heavily toward the driver's side. Oh, well, that's just a broken tip. This car is rough, guys. And you can tell this car was rough before it was ever wrecked. It's not the accident. Okay, this is one of those cars that was rode hard and put away wet. Am I still going to bid on it? Yeah, probably. Probably. Most likely. This quarter is pretty damaged. I knew it. I knew it. I was looking at this quarter over here and I'm thinking, there's body work over here, guys. There's body work over here. I can see it. You can see how wavy it is. You come over here and you can see some more, and you see the cracks in the filler all through here. Okay? Right there. Yeah, this is, if I were to buy this car, I'm going to be honest with you right now, this would be something to do burnouts in, and that's probably it. This car is so rough. It's just so, ooh, it is a manual though. I wasn't aware of that. It's a manual. Oh, this is awful. Oh, wow. Ooh. It is a man. God, I don't even want to touch anything in this car. It is so disgusting. There's roaches, tobacco, paraphernalia. This. Oh my goodness! And I'm stepping in all that oil. Great. I'm not bidding much on this, guys. In fact, I'm going to bid so low on it that I know I'm not going to win. But you know what? You don't know until you try, right? Hey, wouldn't it be great if you put a $500 bid on it and you win a Coyote? I mean, let's be real here. The car, honestly, to me, the car is not worth anything. The car is junk to me. But the motor and that manual transmission, now that's worth something. The rear end, too. Let's not forget the rear end, which I'm sure is in good shape. The motor, trans, and rear differential in this are actually worth quite a bit. Now, there are some things that concern me under the hood, like here's an oil cap, right? Looks like any other oil cap, except somebody stuck a plastic bag under it and tightened it down with a bag on it. There's also spider webs and cobwebs all under the hood of this, which tells me this thing hasn't been on the road in a while. The fact that it's listed as a non-runner, and the fact that I'm looking for an insurance company or a salvage here, and there's nothing. Which means most likely this is an individual or a dealer car and not an insurance car. I would prefer an insurance car when looking at something this tore up. It's in neutral. Let's fire it up, even though it says it doesn't run. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. Oh, wow. That is a resounding no. Okay, we're not going to try that again. I know what that sound is. We've been here before, good friend. And I'm sorry to say that is the sound of a locked up motor. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, not necessarily. It could be that it's just a bad starter. Yeah, you're right. Sure, it could be. But let me tell you something. When I'm playing with my money, I'm going to err on the side of caution on this one. That was a heavy clunk. The battery's missing. It looks like someone rode the hell out of it and then put it away. I'm gonna place bets on this one that this is a locked up engine. So for that, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to bid anything on this car at all. Now here's one that I'm fairly certain we're going to bid on. Yeah, another Buick Lacrosse. This is a 2008 Lacrosse. It's got good tires so far, 193,000 miles, so very similar miles to the other one. And I'm not sure why this one's here either. Take a look at it. It's dirty. Yeah, that'll wash off though. This is a CX. I think the other one was a CX also. I don't know if that's a good model or not. It's got a set of Firestone tires all the way around. Good set of tires. The paint looks good from what I can tell, other than a bunch of rock chips from the front. Obviously this car was well loved and it was driven all the time on the interstate. Let's take a look at the back, see how she looks. She's got leather interior, very dirty on the outside, but the inside actually looks pretty damn nice. Pretty damn nice, guys. Wow. Ooh, that about took my that did actually took part of my fingernail off there. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. And we might even have juice in this one. We got dome lights here, guys. That's something that rarely ever happens. Okay. Well, hell, let's find out. Okay. Well, it's running. Check right front tire pressure, driver's door ajar, and that's it. Service TPMS system. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll pop the hood. I wonder if this has got the 3800. Everybody wants these with the 3800, and I can definitely understand. Oh, we got a cracked windshield. You see that? We got a cracked windshield running all the way down there. So definitely Definitely needs a windshield put in her. The AC is already getting cold. Power steering is making a little bit of noise. Oh, right into gear, backwards. She goes forwards. Yep. Forwards and backwards. She sounds healthy. Does the important window work? It does. Okay. Well, hell, guys, I don't know what more you want from one of these old cars, man. The AC could definitely be colder. That's not nearly as cold as I'd like it to be. Not nearly as cold as I'd like it to be, but it's cool. So probably just needs a, you know, a little bit of a charge. Get this hood open and we'll see what motor is in it. If it's a 3800, I'm gonna go ahead and bid on it. Ah, it is the 3800. Poor thing. Yeah, old girl got some miles on her, don't she? That power steering pump is just whining. You may get lucky and, you know, may have a slow leak if you're lucky. Put a little bit of power steering fluid in her and she might quiet right down for a little while. Almost looks like the engine's shaking a little bit. Yeah, it didn't feel like it from the inside. That's a good motor to have though. The 3800 is a great motor. Yeah, this one, you know, this one's not in excellent condition by any stretch of the imagination, but... Oh, there's the AC. There it is. There it is. Never mind. She's cold now. You can rev it up. The engine sounds healthy. And it's smooth. It's not misfiring. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a bid on this. Let's pull up the app and let's place our bid. All right, so here it is. This one is listed as a run and drive though, so I won't be surprised if we lose out on this one. I'm not gonna bid a whole lot on this one. I'm still not sure why it's here. I don't know why it's here, but we'll go ahead and throw a bid on it because nobody has bid on it. So let's go ahead and do the starting bid. Let's do 150, and let's set the maximum bid on this at, oh, I don't know. Let's do 400 on this one. Now, maybe we win it, maybe we don't, but at least we put a bid in. If you don't bid, you're guaranteed not to win, right? There you go. We're current bid $150. We are winning the 08 Buick Lacrosse. Last on my list, guys, a 2014 BMW M435 in a beautiful, gorgeous blue. Absolutely stunning. Now, why is it here? It's a beautiful car, right? Maybe the other side, right? Maybe the other side is totally trashed. I'm gonna say it's not, though. Nope, it's not. So why is it here? So this is a non-runner. This is one I would love to bid on, guys. I would. Let's take a closer look at it. I'm gonna let you guys comment down below and let's see if you can figure out why it's here. Go ahead, drop those comments right now. Drop those comments right now and start guessing as to why this 435M is sitting here. I'll give you another hint, okay? Because it's already in the back seat anyway. So I'll just give you this little tidbit. Air filter, right? Now, why would an air filter be sitting in the back seat? How about the sniff test? Well, it smells all right. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop the hood real quick. See if we got any more clues under the hood here. Come on. Where did they hide it? Oh, they didn't. Oh, twin power turbo. Maybe we need to get a jump pack on this one. What do you think? I think for sure. I gotta give a big shout out real quick to the GoPro 10. I've seen so many reviews saying that this camera is awful, that it overheats constantly. Well, I've been out in the heat well over an hour recording on this now, and I'm here to tell you, this GoPro 10 that I've got in my hands hasn't overheated one time. And as you guys know, that's a rarity for me. GoPros usually overheat like crazy on me, but this one's doing just fine. So I don't know what the deal is with everybody else, but I'm pretty happy with mine. Oh, did you guys guess? Yeah, it's a flood. It's a flood. You go to crank it and the starter just click, click. Yeah. Well, dang, man, I think she might be a goner. That's a shame. 98,139 miles. Of course, it's not in park because I've got it in tow mode. This sucks. Yeah, just click, click, click. This one's done. It's a wrap. That's a crying shame because this is an absolutely beautiful car, guys. A beautiful car. Oh, it's also worth mentioning, I recorded this entire video, not only without the camera overheating, but I didn't lose a single battery. The battery still has juice left. Can you believe that? I made it through all these cars on one battery with no overheating. Guys, this is the end of the video. So if you enjoyed the content, hit the thumbs up button, share the video with your friends, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuilds. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon in the next one.